Right now, let's talk about the U.S. connections to China and China's alleged spying. There are growing concerns about China's surveillance programs. A newly obtained satellite image right here from U.S. company BlackSky reveals a roughly 100-foot-long military blimp on a runway at a remote base in northwest China. It was spotted way back in November, months before that spy balloon breached U.S. airspace. Let's bring in former Michigan Congressman Mike Rogers. He also is a former FBI agent, U.S. Army officer. Thank you for your service, sir, and thank you for your thoughts on this. You know, the blimp, I have Ice Cube in my head right now. I apologize. But there are so many references to things that China has put up in the air or will be because it is trying to spy on the U.S. or perhaps Taiwan in this case.
Yeah, so think about we're having these conversations about AI and how that's going to change our world and spy on our data. And here the Chinese are investing in this blimp that we would associate with, a few decades ago. But here's what's important about this, Adrienne, and this is where I would guess that they're going to try to deploy these bigger blimps. You know, the fact that they went over the continental United States was a bit of a fluke. It probably should have been taken down before it was in Alaska. But so I don't think they'll try that necessarily again, but you want persistence when you do surveillance if you have big military movements. So imagine this blimp over the Straits of Taiwan, where they could have almost a permanent eye on what's going on. U.S. activity, our allies' activity, Australian, Japanese activity in the region, so that they could do big troop movements or other things. So it would be valuable in those kinds of surveillance activities because it can stay relatively in one spot for a very long time. And that's what satellites can't get you. That's what airplane surveillance can't get you. But with these balloons, again, you get that persistence of view.
Well, you obviously have a lot of military experience. Do you think that these balloons that we were seeing, or at least the one confirmed balloon, there were other objects in the sky that were still waiting to be confirmed as to what exactly they are, but do you believe that they were intentionally brought over the United States, or did they drift over in some other form of surveillance that they might have been doing elsewhere?
Yeah, we have an old joke in the FBI that when you go over that many sensitive sites in the United States, that's a clue. There is no way that was an accidental flight over the United States. Remember, it got pieces of Hawaii where we have really sensitive activity, military activities that would, be looking at China. Same with Alaska. We have lots of missile defense type activities in Alaska, really important to the United States. China would love to know all about that. And then the sites that they came over, some of them were sensitive nuclear sites here in the United States. That was clearly intended. And remember, Adrienne, this thing sucks up every electronic signal that's out there. And they'll have the ability to make a determination, what was the origin, what bandwidth, how are they encrypting it, other things, really valuable information to an intelligence service, especially a military intelligence service.
We're out of time, but scale of 1 to 10, how concerned should our American government, our Department of Defense, and everyday Americans be about this discovery, as well as all the other Chinese spy ties?
Yeah, this is just a one tool in their toolkit. I would put this at an 11. They are absolutely ferociously conducting espionage against the United States.
Thank you for making it plain. Former Congressman Mike Rogers, we appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.